Mama June, pumpkin slammed for confessing about her drinking problem, accidentally exposed herself. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Mama June star Lauren Efird accidentally exposed another gross habit while opening up about her drinking problem. She received huge criticism from her followers for a disgusting habit. The reality TV celeb has been raising eyebrows for all the wrong reasons in the past. For years, Pumpkin remained the fan favorite because of her kind and caring nature. She also had some controversies like her mom and siblings. However, the reality TV star was the most sordid person in the family. Lauren slowly lost her reputation since her split from Josh Efird. She introduced her new boyfriend, Darren Kitchens, and announced her divorce. Fans were in disbelief when they learned that Josh and Darren were cousins. They were disgusted with her for dating her husband's cousin. Fans seemed to be upset with her again for her gross habit. What did they find out about her? What did Pumpkin share? Mama June. Fans want Pumpkin behind bars after alleged scam. Pumpkin is under fire for fooling her audience through her new business, the Sister Closet. She is accused of not fulfilling her customers' orders and enjoying spending the money on her lavish lifestyle. Previously, the Mama June star claimed that she had to fire her staff for being dishonest with her later. Recently, some fans rushed to the comment section to lash out at Lauren for fooling them. A Redditor shared comments from customers who have not received their orders for several months. They called her a liar and even wanted her in jail for scamming them. Pumpkin responded to many of them that their orders would be shipped soon and reach them as soon as possible. However, her customers weren't ready to believe her and called her a thief. Mama June. Pumpkin slammed for disgusting habit while sharing her drinking problem. Lauren Efird tried hard to win her audience's trust. She attempts to interact with them and share about her life. Recently, the WeTV star uploaded a new story on Instagram to share her drinking problem. Pumpkin snapped a picture of 7 Brew iced coffee in a car. She explained that her boyfriend, Darren, takes her there every time. However, the Mama June star went there alone this time as she became too addicted to it. Pumpkin added the son drinking problem to explain it became an addiction to her. A Redditor noticed something else and started a thread about it. The OP pointed at the vape lying on Lauren's thighs, which confirms she vapes. One fan said she probably bought that vape and that iced coffee with people's money for the Sister's Closet. Another user slammed the WeTV star and showed no interest in seeing anything about her. Moreover, others called out Pumpkin for her disgusting habit and called her gross. They have seen her vaping many times on her live or the show. Still, fans raised concerns for Lauren's kids and their safety because she has a habit of putting them in danger. Pumpkin has yet to clear the rumors about her business fraud. Unfortunately, fans are not happy with her for fooling her customers and living a luxurious life with their money. Stay tuned to TV season and spoilers for more tea on Pumpkin's alleged business scam. In the dramatic world of reality television, few families stir as much public intrigue as the Shannon clan. Their saga has played out across several series, transforming once unknown Southerners into household names. Yet as the spotlight grew, so did the shadows. And recently, a raw, unexpected moment involving Lauren Pumpkin Efird sent shockwaves through the fandom. What was supposed to be a moment of vulnerability turned into a full-blown controversy, leaving fans divided and critics firing back with sharp accusations. Pumpkin, often seen as the responsible sibling in a chaotic household, has long been praised for stepping up to care for her younger siblings when Mama June spiraled into addiction. But in a startling twist, she is now facing backlash after opening up about her own hidden demons, particularly a battle with alcohol that she admits has quietly followed her for years. But what was meant to be a private revelation, shared during what she believed was a quiet moment on camera, ended up being broadcast, dissected, and ultimately used against her. This accidental exposure has stirred controversy, cracked open the image Pumpkin worked so hard to cultivate, and raised serious questions about the toll of reality fame on even the most grounded members of the Shannon family. A private truth caught a hot mic. It all started during a behind-the-scenes moment captured during the filming of Mama June, Family Crisis. As the cameras rolled between takes, Pumpkin was caught in what seemed like a candid exchange with a crew member. Her voice, low and laced with exhaustion, admitted to something she hadn't yet shared publicly: her growing reliance on alcohol to cope with stress, sleepless nights, and the overwhelming pressure of motherhood and family drama. The moment, though not intended for broadcast, ended up included in the episode during post-production. While it was likely added to underscore the emotional weight of the episode, viewers were not prepared for what they heard, and neither, it seems, was Pumpkin. In the clip, she expressed the burden of being the caretaker, the provider, and the peacemaker, all while secretly struggling with a problem that had begun to affect her health, her mood, and her relationships. Her admission shocked viewers, not because it revealed her humanity, but because it shattered the long-held illusion that she had it all under control. The fallout, support, criticism, and everything in between. The reaction was immediate and intense. Social media exploded with commentary. Some fans offered words of compassion, understanding the immense pressure Pumpkin faced raising multiple children, managing a household, and dealing with the ongoing unpredictability of Mama June. To them, her confession was brave, a rare moment of raw truth in a world where reality stars often fake perfection. Others, however, weren't so forgiving. Critics pounced on the revelation, questioning Pumpkin's parenting ability and accusing her of hiding a serious problem. They'd voiced concerns over the safety of her children and pointed fingers at what they called hypocrisy, considering Pumpkin had spent years criticizing June's behavior and substance struggles. Accusations flew. Was Pumpkin really any different from June, they asked, or was she just better at hiding it? Was she spiraling too, only with less visible chaos? These harsh questions echoed through Reddit threads and comment sections, feeding a frenzy of speculation. The controversy quickly turned into a battle between two camps: those who saw Pumpkin's confession as a cry for help, and those who saw it as an exposure of something darker, proof that the Shannon family's legacy of dysfunction might be repeating itself. A pattern of generational struggles? Many longtime followers of the show couldn't help but view Pumpkin's admission through a wider lens. This wasn't the first time the family had been rocked by substance-related revelations. Mama June's highly publicized descent into addiction had nearly torn the family apart. And now, with Pumpkin revealing her own struggles, fans feared that a painful cycle was beginning again. Unlike June, Pumpkin had always portrayed herself as the strong one. She was the anchor, the one who went to court to get custody of Alana, who handled the bills, who stayed married, and who managed to hold everything together while chaos swirled around her. But if even Pumpkin wasn't immune, what hope did that leave for the rest of the family? There was also concern that Pumpkin, in attempting to shield her siblings from their mother's behavior, might have inadvertently taken on too much. The emotional burden of playing parent to not just her own children, but also to Alana, all while filming reality TV and enduring public scrutiny, might have created a perfect storm. Her quiet confession, now accidentally broadcast for millions to hear, has forced an uncomfortable reckoning. Viewers were no longer seeing a reality star keeping it all together. They were seeing a young woman on the edge. Silence from the Shannon family. In the days following the episode's release, neither Pumpkin nor her husband Josh publicly addressed the controversy. Fans scoured their social media accounts for clues, any hint of response or clarification, but were met with silence. Even Alana, typically active on TikTok and Instagram, seemed to retreat from the spotlight. This absence only fueled speculation. Was the family reeling from the backlash? Were they being advised to remain silent? Or was Pumpkin simply not ready to face the growing tide of criticism? Mama June, never one to shy away from drama, also remained tight-lipped. Observers noted that her silence was particularly notable, given her past habit of chiming in on public issues with bold statements or deflections. Some insiders close to production suggested that Pumpkin was blindsided by the producer's decision to air the moment. The audio had reportedly been captured without her knowledge, and though she signed releases like the rest of the cast, she hadn't anticipated something so deeply personal becoming national conversation. Fans call out producers. Exploitation or honesty? As the controversy unfolded, another layer of debate emerged, one that turned the spotlight not on Pumpkin, but on the show's producers. Many fans felt the decision to include the confession in the final cut was exploitative. Reality television has long walked a fine line between entertainment and emotional manipulation. In this case,